each day of the week. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What you waiting for? Come and take a seat. Like and subscribe, this is where you wanna be. Cause you know we gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe.
Hey y'all. It feels like I'm moving in slow motion. I was like, hey, y'all. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Hello, 127 people in the building. I'm loving it. She said, disclaimer reminding you. Okay, thank you, Kim. Let me go on and put it up there. I'm going to let it run for a second or two. Y'all already see the title. Today we are talking about Dishaye Stevenson. Okay, we will be discussing this Dishaye Stevenson case. There's a young lady in here by the name of Olivia. She calls herself Lydia. Are you in here, Olivia? Is actually a family member of hers. So when I got off live the last time, oh shoot, I don't even have, can y'all hear me? I ain't even have my mouth up to the damn microphone. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Thumbs up if y'all can hear me. I am so sorry. I was just talking. I don't even know if y'all even heard anything I said. Sometimes when I have my face turned this way, you guys can't hear me. Can y'all hear me? Let me know. Okay. I don't have my earphones on today, so I don't know if I'm gonna be yelling out of it. If I'm yelling, just go like this for me to bring it down, okay? But I talked to Olivia. It is actually her husband's first cousin. So she gave me a little bit more insight on the information. A little bit, just a tad bit different from what the news is reporting. Because she is a family member, I am going to go with the information that she told me versus what the news put out, because we all know sometimes the news can get it twisted up. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, I see the hearts in there for DV. Look at y'all. She said respect and condolence to her and her family. Absolutely. Thank you for saying that, Tamika. Yes, respect and condolence to the entire family. I asked Olivia, would the sisters and brother like to come on? And she said, no, that they are definitely dealing with it very badly, okay? And now this happened back in October, okay? First of all, I'm going to put up a picture of this vibrant young lady. This is who we're talking about, okay, y'all? Her name is Dishaye Stevenson. She was 35 years old, young lady, full of life, ambitious. She owned businesses. She had her own boutique. She had a tax service, and I'm going to put that information up as well, even though, you know, I just want to show you guys that she had her stuff together. You understand what I'm saying? She liked to do different things to make money, and the girl made money. Do you hear me? She had her own tax businesses. She sold and made and sold wigs. She had a boutique, clothing. She sold. She was definitely an entrepreneur. She did a lot of things to generate money to come in. Yes, somebody said she had a daughter. Yes, her daughter was 16 years old. She took care of her daughter and her mom. Her mom had suffered a stroke, and she was the primary caretaker of her mother. So by this young lady not being here today, a lot of people lost. Not only the daughter, but the mother and the siblings seems to be very close to her. So she met this guy named Michael. Okay. She fell in love with him. They fell in love with each other, allegedly. And he saw, I'm going to read a little bit about what this man had going on. And then I'm going to pull up a video that inspired me to even speak on this story in the first place. Okay. And then we're going to break down the video. They said, somebody said he was jealous of her success. Very much so jealous, you know. Let me say this before I go into it deeply. A lot of spouses, I'm not going to just put it all on men because it could go both ways. A lot of spouses wish that they can be where you are, so they silently compete against you. And when they see, sometimes they see more in you than you see in yourself. And when they see that in you, they do. Some of them get jealous, envious. You know what I mean? They want you to double down, dummy down your accomplishments, your success. You understand what I'm saying? Your abilities in order to make them shine. Okay. So before I bring this video up, this man that she was married to, let me put his picture up here. I'm going to put several pictures up here. Unfortunately, StreamYard do not allow us to put more than one at a time. If they do, I have not figured it out. Okay. I'm going to show you a picture of them married, and then I'm going to show his mugshot. Okay. I'm going to show you the nice looking pictures, and then I'm going to show you his mugshot. Okay. This is him and her. That's Michael, and that's Dishaye. Another picture. I wish I could put up more than one, but I can't. I've tried, and it won't let me. I may let this one stay up a little bit while we talk, because this actually speaks volumes for me. I don't know. You tell me. But this is their wedding day. You see this? You see this picture? Anyway, I'm gonna go a little backwards, okay? And then we're gonna break down this video that inspired me again to do this video, okay? Now, I like shows like this because I like to see how happy they were or they appeared, and then I like to see how they peel back the onion and find out what type of person they really were, okay? She wanted this wedding, y'all. She paid for this wedding. She met this man. He went to jail for 5 years. She stood by his side the entire time. She picked him up from jail. You're going to see how excited she was when she went and got this dude from jail. She was so excited. She said, all you need to do is just clean your life up and you good. She worked. She gave him money. She helped him out. She put him on a pedestal. She posted on social media how great of a man he was, how he was such this king, great father, great stepfather. She beefed him up. She did that because that's what we do. We put a light on our men like they the best thing since sliced bread. That's what we do. And he wanted her to do this. He's like, you're not even including me in your live videos. He wants to be included. He wanted her to give him shout outs. He wanted from her. He wanted what she had, like all of it. He wanted it to be him. He wanted to be the provider. He wanted to be the money maker. He wanted to be the one with all these talents. This young lady was talented. She was an entrepreneur time 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, she did a lot. She was determined. This young lady was determined to get her daughter and her mother out the hood. She bought them a house. And when I say them, it was for her. You're going to see it in the video. She was so excited. He didn't buy them a house. She did. And she was like, y'all just don't know how excited I am to get us out the hood. You hear me? She took them on trips outside of the country. She loved this man. But she grew tired. She grew tired of trying to continuously please him. And it wasn't enough. He wanted more and more and more. She was giving him love and wasn't receiving it. She talked about it in text messages. On posts. She posted about it. Sometimes us women, when we get to venting, we may not call their name, but we write something, we post about it or whatever. Sometimes we delete it, sometimes we don't, because that's what women do. We try to get our feelings out there. Okay? So on the post that she was dropping these little hints like, I'm tired of trying, people need to take accountability, stuff like that. She was talking about him. She just didn't say his name. She was crying out without putting him out there. Okay? But on the ones that she praised him, she said, my husband. My husband is a king. My husband provides. My husband loved me. She said those things, okay? Because she wanted the world to think that she had this amazing husband. But this amazing husband that she thought she had, when he can no longer control her mind, when she said enough is enough, I can't do this no more. She did a post, and I want to highlight it before I go into this video. She made a post that's so profound. Let me grab it. She said, I know I got it because, hold on. Well, there's a couple of them. I'm going to show them to you, but I want to show you the one that I thought was so profound. If I can't find it, I'm going to have to just say it off the top of my head. Where is the post? I know I took a screenshot of it, but let me see if I can get it right. She said, okay, so I don't see it. I wanted to pull it up for you guys. She said, I took more losses being loyal than lonely. Do you hear what I'm saying? She said, I took more losses, meaning that she lost more being loyal to this man than being lonely. Whether she talking about before she met him or when he was in prison and she was waiting for him. But I'm going to assume that she meant before she met him. She took more losses being loyal than she did being lonely. That stood out to me. I said, damn. She's talking. She's saying something, okay? She said a lot of little things like that. Another one, she said, sometimes you got to blame yourself because you knew better. Sometimes we as women need to blame ourselves because we know better. We know better. We be going through bullshit like this, right? We know better. But yet we make excuses. She said, sometimes you got to blame your goddamn self. You got to say, it's my fault. It's my fault that I stayed and put up with this BS. It's my fault. And then she put in big, bold letters, accountability. I'm going to play a video. And then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to break down the video that inspired me to make this video. But check this video out first.
It's your birthday, baby. We got the grill. And you live, baby? We turn up. We just ate breakfast. Y'all, this is so beautiful, isn't it? Y'all just don't understand. I ordered this Bible. The reason I got this Bible, y'all, you think I've been reading? I told him I could read some couple scripture of this Bible, y'all. But I ordered this Bible from Amazon. But in reality, it's like a lock safe box. He don't know that what's in there. So y'all had to know I couldn't put the whole 10,000 in there plus the ring. So I don't know how much thousands I got in there with the ring. But I have the rest of the thousands in my purse. So here come Easy. He don't know. And his last birthday present is going to be on the 7th of April the 7th, which is his last birthday present. I'm be so excited. So, me's about to come. I'm about to give him $10,000 in cash. And I bought him this new ring with it's inside this Bible. And I took his phone, y'all, because he tried to get on Facebook a while ago. I ain't want him to be looking at my shit. Me in Jamaica, y'all, with the vibes. Literally. I ate breakfast. Now breakfast over. Means I don't know what I. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, huh? I should have stayed over there, shit. Yes, brother. That's right, B. Thank you, my video. Yes, y'all. I think I got good service. Happy birthday, baby. Here you go. I got you a Bible for your birthday, baby. You gotta keep God first, baby. Read John 3:16. Open the Bible. A new ring, baby, and I got you 10,000, but I couldn't put 10,000 in there. Show everybody like your ring. Ooh, look at you. Yes. Let me see, baby. Ooh, look at my nigga. Look at my nigga. Yeah. I want to give you 10 in cash. I don't know what you're gonna do. You can do whatever you want to. 10,000. I don't know. Here, baby. And I got it in there too. The rest of it in there, baby. You're welcome, baby. You're welcome, baby. Look. Yeah, not act. My husband with new ice on his hand. Don't play with his fucking wife. Don't play with my nigga. Those real diamonds. Tell them, baby, we're gonna wear nothing for diamonds, baby. Real diamonds. Cost a pretty penny, but it's real diamonds, baby. I'll work for you. I can lose everything today. I know I get it back just because of you. I know you so much, Meezy. Yes, that's right. New ice for my nigga.
You know, my heart goes out to this young lady because she thought giving him money, taking him on these trips, showering him with gifts and things like that was supposed to make him love her. You see how even when he received the gift, he wasn't all excited about receiving $10,000. He said, that's a lot of money. You know? And he probably felt bad because he probably has never done anything like that to her. That's how most of these guys are. The ones that can't do shit like that to their wives, they feel some type of way about it. She loved this man. There was a question on the screen. How many of you women, right, will take your husband on a trip to Jamaica, buy him a diamond ring, and give him $10,000 for his birthday? How many? I mean, if you got it, you got it, right? But that's a lot. The Jamaica trip, 10 bands and a diamond ring, that was a lot. But she did that for her man because she wanted her man to know. She said, I love you so much. That broke my heart when I heard her say, I love you so much, because I believe that she did. She loved this man. She loved this man. And he knew it. He knew it. Now, I don't know how true this is, but I read somewhere, I think it may even be in this video that's coming up, that the reason why she did all of this is because she thought he looked so good, and she didn't think that she was worthy of him because she thought he looked so good. The commentator in this video said that, and I was like, huh. I'm here to tell you, please, women, don't ever think that you are not worthy of the man that you're with. Don't ever think that, ever. You're more than worthy. He should be happy to be with you just as you are to be with him, but don't ever think that you're not worthy. She waited for this man when he went to prison. She waited for him faithfully. He gets out of prison. He sees that she doing the damn thing, and he takes her life. Let's get into this video, y'all. It's a long video. Just stick with me. We're going to break it down, okay? I want to give a shout out to this content creator by the name of, well, they call their channel Horrendous Crimes. Horrendous Crimes. Shout out to her, Horrendous Crimes, for doing this video. I'm going to use your content just for news reporting. But I do want to give the credit to Horrendous Crimes for doing this video. Like I told y'all, when I went looking for more information of this story, is very little, because it didn't go viral because she's not the face of America. Okay, so the story was definitely you know, a fly by night type of story, but it needs to be told. Other young women needs to hear this story, because if they're in a situation like this, they may need to pay attention and get the fuck out. Seriously. Thumbs up this video before I start playing this video. I will be stopping in between to give my commentary on the things that he's saying, but listen up very careful, okay? Here we go. Can y'all hear it, or is it too low? Thumbs up if you can hear it.
This one's for couples. 13 embarrassing questions.
Can you hear the video?
Who thinks everything?
She says too low. Okay, hold on.
Who is always eating? Who has a nicer butt?
What about now?
Who is more possessive? Who drools more?
What about now?
Who is a better driver? Who curses more? Who always sleeps in? Who is always on their phone? Who has the worst singing voice? Who takes the most selfies? Who is the lawbreaker?
Evil exists in this world. Trust no one.
I do want to say before listening to this video, this is a crime show channel. So of course this video is about a man taking a woman's life. If that bothers you, please exit, because I don't want anybody to get offended by this video, okay? All right, I just wanted to put that little bit out there. I don't want anyone to get offended. So I'm going to go ahead and let you know ahead of time that he does take her life, okay? All right, thank you.
I made over $10 million on Amazon. If I lost it all and had to rebuild in today's AI age, here's exactly what I would do. First, I would use...
I'm just going to take that down until the commercial is over, because, I mean, we don't need to get all his commercials. But I am going to let them play so the person that did this video can get paid on it, okay? I just want this person to get the credit that they deserve, because they did do a good video. But I just want to break down this video as he goes on, so you guys can see. Now, I'm going to say this too. I went to her page looking for most of the information that this person gathered. And I don't know if the family members or what, but they have cleared off a lot of these videos, so they are no longer there, okay? I don't know if they just didn't want a reminder of this man on her page, but they cleared off a lot of the videos, okay? I think that they probably should have left him on for investigation, but I mean, I think they feel like they have a clear case because it was so much evidence found in the truck that he unalived her in. So I'm just gonna let the commercial play because I want this gentleman to get his credit. But yeah, this is the story. Yeah, I went back looking. Like I said, I went looking for the videos and I'm like, dang, I don't see this one. I don't see that one. I don't see this one. I was like, you know what? This person must have captured a lot of these videos before the family went in there and did whatever they did. And I don't even know if maybe I don't know, because sometimes you might can put videos up there for a certain length of time and then they might disappear on their own. I'm not sure. She said, sorry to hear that. Glad you made it out. Who are we talking to? Oh, Tiffany. She said he were in jail for 5 years and I waited for him too. He tried to take me and my children's life, but I got out. Oh, Lord. This man was in jail for 5 years, and you're going to see in this video coming up how she was so happy when he got out. All right, hold on. It's about to come back on. All right, here we go.
Is the story of Dishaye Stevenson, a kind, vivacious, driven woman who fell for a covert narcissist and was murdered, then dumped in the street. The story.
And let me just say, I know we've all heard of covert narcissists, but one of the things that a covert narcissist does, they paint an image to the world that they are calm, cool, collective, and just so wonderful. Okay. The reason why they call them covert narcissists because it ain't, you can't see it just outward. They hide it. It's something they're very good at making you believe them, and they can hide it. Most people actually think the covert narcissist is the nicest person in the world. Okay. They're very, very good at just hiding the real them. Okay. You can go look it up and study it on your own if you want to, but they are very good at making people think that they are unbothered. They don't mess with you. They do things behind the scene that only the person that's dealing with it can see. Okay. Unless you're just kind of good at reading people, then you will be able to read some of the signs. But most of the time, they are very, very, very good at fooling people. Okay.
It takes us to Dallas, Texas, a modern metropolis known for its many attractions, including the Reunion Tower, the Dallas Museum of Art, Dallas World Aquarium, the American Airlines Sports Center, beautiful sceneries, and numerous eateries that will keep your taste buds buzzing. Dishaye grew up in a small, close-knit family in Dallas, Texas, where she was showered with love and attention, and was taught the meaning of hustle and self-sufficiency by her mom at an early age. After graduating Atlanta High School, Dishaye started her own business because she knew that owning her own business was the way to secure herself and family financially. She tried her hand at several businesses before sticking with retail clothing and accessories, as that yielded more profits and was more fulfilling for her. Like a lot of new business owners, Dishaye started selling from her apartment. But as the demand for her clothing increased and she consistently added new merchandise, expanding the variety to include men's clothing, as well as handbags, eyelashes, and more, she opened up a storefront and then in May 2022 got herself a bigger spot to accommodate her growing merchandise. With her sister.
See how this young lady, with the entrepreneur mind, like he said, she started selling clothes from her home. And then this young lady got a storefront. Remember, she was only 35 years old when she passed away.
Jasmine by her side, she was.
And I'm saying that because a lot of us, it takes us a long time, years and years and years to be able to get to this level right here of opening up a storefront,
Able to do much more. She had completed her tax course in 2021 and joined forces with unlimited taxes and more, and was extending her business prowess because she had goals and always work at improving.
This young lady said, I'm going to have more than one stream of income. You hear me? She already got a storefront. Now she didn't open up a whole tax business.
And up-leveling herself financially. Dishaye was very business savvy, wearing her clothing pieces and showing them off on social media every chance she got, and she had the perfect body to show off her pieces. Almost everything she wore, she sold. And there is no doubt she was destined to be the successful businesswoman she was. And she was just scratching the surface of what she could accomplish in her lifetime. She had a beautiful 17.
You're right, George. She was definitely smart. Marissa, a boss. You hear me? A boss.
18-year-old daughter Maya, who means the world to her, and a wonderful mom she caretakes for, who unfortunately had a stroke and was partially paralyzed. Dishaye had a big heart and she loved hard. She was not afraid to share her time, money, or anything of value to her with the people she loves most. Unfortunately, she loved and shared her heart with the wrong man. A man who has never been loved, has no idea what love is, and was incapable of giving love. His name is Michael Smith. Dishaye met and fell in love with Michael, aka Miracle Measy, a few years back, and was looking forward to spending forever with him. However, in 2016, he got into some trouble with the law and was arrested, charged, convicted, and sentenced to 5 years in prison, which puts Dishaye's forever with him on hold. She stood by him throughout his time in prison, visiting him as often as she could, and as soon as he was due to get out on May 17, 2021, she went and got him at the prison.
Yeah, they got one. I ain't used to all you can play in there. Yeah, my period. Big red, my period. I didn't know
This really breaks my heart because this woman loved this man. How many of y'all waiting 5 years for your man? Now they ain't married right now. They just boyfriend and girlfriend. How many of y'all are waiting for 5 years for your man? I don't think I would. I mean, we ain't even married. Yeah, no. She loved this man. You can tell she did. She listen, and I love the way she videoed her life. Their life. She waited for him. She was so excited. This man got out of prison after 5 years. Listen, he was able to come home to a home. He ain't have to worry about nothing. There's a lot of men that get out of prison and they really don't have nowhere to go. And that's why a lot of them reoffend, because they're like, they don't really have nowhere to go, and wherever they are may not be in a decent environment. But she waiting there. Right? Got a car, a home for him to come home to. Come on, baby. I got you. You don't have to worry about nothing. He got out knowing that he was good. Now, 5 years ain't no long time. But 5 years is still a long time. Do you understand what I'm saying? I know that probably got some of y'all, but 5 years, it ain't forever, but it's still a long time. She waited. She could have said, deuces, I'm out of here. 5 years? That's a whole lot of months to be waiting for a joker to come home. She put her life on hold, her love life on hold for 5 years for him. Go back to that statement that she said earlier. I lost more being loyal. She said, I took more losses being loyal than I did being lonely. Keep that in your head. Keep that in your mind.
Ain't no so ass money to crime this thing. This man ain't just mad him no crime. But you get this phone, you crime, you round. I know what you just showed him out. I got long way down to play, right? Hey. We got 8 hours.
Did she just open the car door for him? Hold on, let me go back a little bit because Lord, did she just open the car door for this lame ass nigga? Hold on, y'all. Let me see did she just open the car door for him. I just gotta see this. Or did he open it? Oh Lord, shut the front door. She opened the car door for him. Did you see that?
Hey.
He should have felt like a damn dumbass is what he should have felt like. She just opened the car door for this whole bomb ass nigga. She opened the door for him. Lord jeez, listen. If anybody is going through this bullshit right now, please pay attention. Please pay attention. She loved him way too much. If she was my daughter, I would have called her on the phone and said, baby girl, we need to have conversations. Yes, she opened the door for him. She didn't already let the dude get out of jail, and she was right there, happy as hell to pick him up. And anyway, let's go on.
We got 8 hours. I can't even. Baby, you got my ID. Hey. Me too. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you.
Wow. Don't say she's going to close the door.
I will.
Oh, it didn't show.
Okay. What she say, Mike? She said have a good trip. We gonna try to have a good trip. It's a long way back. What's up, cousin? Yeah, I got him. I got him. Yeah.
And did you hear her say, we're going to try to have a good trip? It's a long way back, meaning that she drove a long way to pick up this lame ass nigga. You hear me?
Yes. I'm finna fly back home. Because my finna eat steaks and shit. You gonna have to pull up today. It's like a bunch of drunk shit going on in the house. I'm finna take them to his mama first stop when I get to Dallas. Huh?
She said he about to go home and eat steaks, honey. She got steaks waiting for him, honey. She probably threw a big old party for him. You hear me?
Right. Huh, cousin? Yeah. You know nigga finna be in that bag and he ain't in nothing else. Cause he ain't worrying about nothing. He learned his lesson. He good now. Yes. I got my face, my makeup.
You know her, Queen Royal. You know this young lady because you said we. She said she catered to him, treated him like a king. The family tried talking to her, but she loved him as long as she said she was happy. We supported her. Queen, you know her too? It's 2 of y'all in the audience that knows her. Who else know this young lady? Queen, were you family to her? Did I miss that? I know Olivia said she was family. Let me know. I'm going to keep playing it, but let me know in the comments. I'm trying to read some of y'all comments, but not all of them.
Done and stuff. Just to go pick him up.
She lived in Dallas, Texas.
Let me get off. I think it out live because I don't know if he fantasized about my beauty with my makeup or he just want me to get out live, y'all. I'm thinking to get up out live. Yeah, I had to go live. I had to go live for you. We had a nice room and everything too.
Within a few days, on May 24, 2021, they were married at a courthouse and later had a wedding.
Okay, let me just say something about this right quick. The Queen said that they were, she said, it's 3 of us in here. Yes, I'm her baby cousin on her dad's side. Oh, Queen, I didn't know. Okay. Well, I hope you don't mind me sharing this story because I really wanted to get this out, okay? So listen, when they say just a few days later, like within 10 days, they were married. Now, this man that did 5 years in prison, right? She done planned the whole wedding, and within 10 days of him getting out of prison, they married. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I read that she paid for the entire wedding. The entire wedding. She paid for everything, y'all. The rings, the dresses, everything. The catering, the building. She paid for it all. He ain't, of course, he ain't paid for nothing. He ain't have shit.
On September 11, 2022, which she funded.
What's this ring? What's this ring? What's this ring? I pledge my life, God say unto you. God say unto you. In the name of the God Father, and the Son Jesus Christ, and the Son Jesus Christ, the power of the Holy Ghost. The power of the Holy Ghost.
Now, of course, this is just my opinion. I feel like she should have waited at least a year. You know, when you've been gone away to prison, you gonna come back a different person. You understand what I'm saying? Like you ain't the same person that went in that come out, because I'm sure after 5 years, this man didn't experience a whole lot. So, I mean, I probably would have told her, don't marry him just yet, because, you know, give him at least a year, if not 2, to find out like what type of person he really is. But within 10 days, they were married, y'all.
Hallelujah.
Now, I want you to pay attention to this video right here that what she sung to him, Keisha Cole, that song, I don't know the name of it, but you can hear it right here. Just pay attention to his, oh, Lord, just pay attention to this man's body language. It says a lot. It actually speaks volume. When I went back and looked at the video, how he danced, how he looked at her, how he, in my opinion, downplayed her, you know? He wasn't as happy as he should have been, given the fact that she just paid for a whole goddamn gone wedding. He ain't have to pay for shit. You understand what I'm saying? And he got him a boss woman. Look at his reactions to her singing to him.
Dishaye was in love and extremely smitten by Michael.
My baby, I love him. I love him so much.
Like literally this morning, I closed $22,000 on the spot.
Okay, y'all already know I'm going to take it down when the commercials come on, but I'm going to let them run in the background because I want to give him his credit. But there's another video in here where it shows when she was sitting down, she was singing to him the same thing, the Keisha Cole song. Then she went and kind of pulled him up so he can dance with her. And he's just standing there. At one moment, he put his hands in his pocket, and he's just standing there just watching her sing to him, and she's singing her heart out and stuff like that or whatever. And he just, I mean, the way he just put his hands in his pocket like as if it wasn't no big ass deal. I was like, who is this calling me? But yeah, like it wasn't no big ass deal. And I'm just sitting up here thinking, this woman just paid for a whole freaking wedding, and she's singing her heart out to you on her wedding day, and you looking like you really didn't want to be there. Okay? Did any of y'all 3 that's in here, did y'all go to the wedding? She said he was jealous of her relationship with her family. Then the day it happened, her daughter called him looking for a ride, but he never showed up. He was very jealous. I could definitely tell that this man was jealous. All right, it's coming back on. Hold on. Let me just put it back just a little bit. All right, hold on.
Love him so much.
She didn't think she deserved him or was worthy of him because he was so handsome. And she was ugly. So she did everything in her power to try and keep him happy. Screaming happy birthday to my husband.
Now, I don't know if that is something that she said. Family, maybe you guys can help me out. But I did hear the commentary say that she didn't think that she was worthy of him because he looked good and that she was unattractive. I don't know. Did she say that? Like, where is he getting this from? I'm gonna take off the this right here, the copyright or whatever, because it's in the way. We all know. But I don't know if it's something that she said, how old is he? He's 39 and she was 35. So that's only what, a 4-year difference? 4-year difference. So let me just go back just a little bit, because is that something that she wrote? Hold on. Let me just play that part again.
Baby, I love him. I love him so much.
She didn't think she deserved him or was worthy of him because he was so handsome.
Okay, let me read. Let me try to see why he said that, okay? So she says on March the 30th of 2022, she says, screaming happy birthday to my husband, Measy. I don't know what I did so great to end up with such a handsome gift from God like you. I love you like never, ever. I love you like I never, ever loved somebody. I've experienced things that I've never imagined life would bring me. And every day I look forward to forever. No relationship is perfect, but you are perfect to me and for me. Your love makes me want to love you better. Your thought process elevate my thinking. You are my everything. Thank you for making me your wife. I truly am the luckiest woman in the world. Happy birthday, my love. So I'm assuming he somewhere in there he took that. I don't know why he took that she felt that she was unattractive. The only thing that I can think of is when he highlighted, I don't know what I did so great to end up with such a handsome gift from God like you. Okay. So I'm just assuming that that's what the commentary took from that she felt like he was attractive and she wasn't. Only because of this statement. I don't know what I did so great to end up with such a handsome gift from God like you. Okay. It just sounds to me that she was just very into this man. Very into him.
And she was ugly. So she did everything in her power to try and keep him happy. Screaming happy birthday to my husband.
Wait a minute. Hold on. What was that? Hold on. Something else. Hold on. Let me stop it.
Handsome.
Hold on.
And she was ugly. So she did.
Oh, okay. Okay. So she posted, I want someone to be obsessed with my ugly ass. Okay. Okay. You know, I don't think she thought she was ugly. I think this might be just something that she wrote. Okay. I don't know too many people that think that they're ugly. So I think this might just be something that she wrote, but this is what he took that from. Okay, so J. Lou said that this is a meme. Okay, all right. So the commentary is, you got to understand, I don't think he's one of us, okay? So they may not interpret things the exact same way, okay? But it says right here, she did a meme that says, I want someone to be obsessed with my ugly ass. So quite a few people may have done that same meme, okay?
Did everything in her power to try and keep him happy. Screaming happy birthday to my husband, Measy. I don't know what I did so great to end up with such a handsome gift from God like you. I love you like I never loved somebody. I've experienced things that I never even imagined life would bring me. And every day I look forward to forever. No relationship is perfect, but you are perfect to me and for me. Your love makes me want to love you better. Your thought process elevates my thinking. You are my everything.
Thank you, Angela.
Thank you for making me your wife. I truly am the luckiest woman in the world. Happy birthday, my love. She was even planning on having his kids and remarrying him in 5 years.
My son, could I have my son, and then 5 years later, I'm gonna have another one. We're gonna get remarried again.
But Dishaye did not know the real Michael. Michael had a very troubled childhood.
This, oh my God, y'all. I'm just sitting up here just thinking about how much this woman, Dishaye, loved this man. She got me rethinking my relationship. God dang, she loved him. Woo! Let's keep going.
He did not have a stable, secure home and had to take care of himself, as he puts it. And he still does not have a great relationship with his dad. Hef my daddy, always hating saying ho shit. And I've been
See, okay, you see what he putting on here. Look, F my daddy, always hating saying ho shit. Bitch ass nigga, I've been taking care of myself since I was 11 years old. Nigga, I'ma stand on anything I say, hating ass nigga. Fuck any family member that don't like it. You see what type of dude he is? He got daddy issues. He got daddy issues. You see this? He putting this, she up here saying how much she love him. And here he go saying F his daddy. F his daddy. And any family member that don't like this post, F you too, is basically what he's saying. He got family issues, childhood traumas. Pay attention. Somebody said, what about his mama? I don't know. Let's continue on. I do think they mentioned his mama in here somewhere.
taking care of myself since I was 11 years of age. And he continued. We can only imagine what he went through being in the streets trying to hustle and survive. But the streets and the home environment in which he grew up made him who he is, a covert narcissist. Since the day Dishaye met Michael, everything she did seems to revolve around him.
Oh, you want to play this one? Okay, baby. My baby want to play this one. Yeah, my live me through this. I'm going to leave this up. Okay.
So it seemed right here that she was playing her own playlist until he came and brought her his playlist. And she just immediately said, oh, you want to play this one? Oh, okay, my baby want to play this one, y'all. She's talking to people on her live. And she just immediately just stopped playing her playlist just to play his, okay? She did everything to please him. It was all about him.
I like that one, baby.
She would involve him in everything she does and even takes him with her on her mommy-daughter hangouts. She did everything for her husband, who was comfortable being dependent on her. She even got herself a house to get her daughter out the hood, as she puts it. But she also got it weeks before Michael was due to go home from prison to ensure he would be comfortable as much as possible.
Yeah.
So now I want y'all to pay attention to this. Like I said before, it's a whole lot of people, a whole lot of guys that's in prison that come home to not a good environment. This man came home to a house. His woman's house. You hear me? She put up here, finally got my little girl out the hood. This man came home to a boss.
Yes, I got my baby at the hood. We're not in the hood. We're really living like that. We're not in the hood. We're really living like that. Thank y'all so much. It's the kitchen area for me. That's my brother in Big Mook. But I got me my new house today. Almost 1,700 square feet, three bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2-car garage, all brick home, period. Leave me alone. I'm doing other shit right now. Coming up next will be my shop, so stay tuned. I will be giving me a shop next. Yes, Brittany Cooks, I got to let y'all know when the barbecue, because y'all know I love to cook and I love family gatherings. So it's lit. It's lit. Me and my room right here. My little girl room will be over there, and it's another room. No, that's going to make up that to be knit room. Yes, jacuzzi tub for me and my nigga. Period. His and her sink. Period. Y'all just don't know how happy I am right now. Like, oh my God. Like, y'all, this shit can't be real. Like, open that up, Big Mook. Because you know we lighting the fireplace. Yes. Thank everybody so much. Some of y'all is really...
Now you got to think, this man came from prison to this. Come from prison to this. He got an instant overnight upgrade in his life. Instant upgrade in his life. Queen said everything she wanted, she got. She had just signed a lease on another building to expand the building. Expand the business. She was a boss.
Actually true. Everybody really, some of y'all really actually true happy for me. Some people not, but yeah, sis, I can't wait till you come over. You know we having a housewarming and stuff. I'm so excited. Look at my brother, y'all. It's the kitchen for me because I love cooking. My dining room area.
You hear this, young lady? Sunshine says she would have made a real man happy. That's for certain. Definitely listen to her. Listen to the skills that she have. I love to cook. I love family gatherings. I got my daughter out the hood. I'm about to open up another business. Where can you go wrong? She ain't saying, oh, we out. We about to just tab stuff. We trying to do stuff to go back to jail. We trying to do criminal activity. She ain't doing none of that. You got a woman that wants to be married. You got a woman that loves to cook. You got a woman that loves to spoil her man. You got a woman that put her thinking cap on, started businesses to move her and her family out the hood. What more can you ask for in a woman? What more? She already talking about having another baby for him. She already talking about remarrying this dude in 5 years. Like, she was definitely a complete package, Shalandra. That wasn't good enough for him, though. Just wasn't good enough.
Can't wait till I furnish my everything new. Not just past, but new everything. I'm so excited. Y'all just don't know, right, brother? We finna load up groceries in here. Talk. Let me let the garage down. Did y'all see that?
She even said, we about to load up groceries. What? Hell, he ain't got to do nothing. What is he doing? He couldn't even buy the food. He couldn't even go grocery shopping. He didn't bring nothing. Think about this. He came from prison into a home. We about to load up groceries. We about to do this. We about to do that. We about to make it comfortable as hell for this man. Instant upgrade. Hashtag instant upgrade in the comments, y'all. Instant freaking upgrade. Oh my God.
The Challenger parked that there, in my driveway. 2-car garage. Leave me alone. Yes. Look at me, look what I'm trying to show half of the house. You already know, sis. Room on deck. Stop playing. Stop playing,
She got her own car. Look at her. Look like a Dodge Charger to me.
On deck, sis. I'm really living like that.
She should have left him there at his parents' house when she stopped by them on her way from picking him up from prison. But instead, she took him home and married him. She picked him up from prison on May 17, 2021, and within 7 days, on May 24, 2021, they were married at the courthouse. She married him because she paid for the rings. And later on September 11, 2022, she threw them a huge wedding he described as luxury wedding, and she paid for everything, including...
Okay, so I stand corrected. So they was married 7 days after he came home. But let me see, May, June, July, August, September. 4 months later is when they had the big wedding, the big kabang, kabang, bang wedding.
Including the clothes
that she paid for.
And shoes he wore to the wedding. And she had been clothing, feeding, housing, wining, dining, vacationing, and romancing him since then. He wanted all her attention, and for her to always highlight him on her social platforms as a great husband who she loves dearly, so that others could admire him and deem him important. From the outside looking in without discernment, they were the perfect couple. He already let her know in private how to act, and she fell right into acting and did a great job at it. He even fooled her sister and family members, leading them to think he was such a great husband in person because he acted very nice around them.
Like I done been around him.
And pay attention, because this is what covert narcissists do. This is what they do. They woo over your friends, woo over your family members. They want to be looked at as the good person. They want to be seen as, oh, he's perfect.
He never gave me them kind of signs that he would do that to my sister. Like, he never did.
He kind of stopped going because he was so quiet. He was so laid back. Like, he was sweet in front of us, but behind closed doors, I just feel like he was a monster.
What is that called? What is that called? A covert narcissist?
If you're a professional woman whose career is not.
All right. We see commercials. I mean, we ain't skipping them, but we putting it down. A covert narcissist. Somebody that want everybody to think that they Mr. Perfect, Mr. Calm, cool, and collect, Mr. Got it together, but then behind closed doors giving people hell. And how did they know he was doing that behind closed doors? Because she lashed out about it on her social media. She didn't say his name, but it's coming up. Read between the lines. The things that she was saying was about him. Nobody else but him. All right, here we go.
Over him, smiling at times, hugging him and saying how much she loved him. And she had to laud him on her social platforms because it mattered to him that people think he's a great.
Hold on, let me go back and see what she said on that one. Hold on.
Hugging him and saying how much she loved him. And she had to laud him on her.
Okay, this is what she says. I'm still speechless about my beautiful wedding yesterday. I already married the love of my life on May 24th of 2021. I really prayed and cried out to God to send me somebody to love me for me, the real me. God sent me a king. My husband's so faithful to me. He not running around making me look stupid. My husband is one of a kind. Good, bad, happy, or sad. That's my husband. I cry so much because I never felt this kind of love before. It's scary because he treats me like a queen. He shows me what love really means. I married a man, not a little boy.
Social platforms because it mattered to him that people think he's a great person worthy of admiration. He never thinks of.
Let's read this one. She says on Valentine's Day, Happy Valentine's Day to the world's greatest husband. Today, just another day of me receiving gifts. It's Valentine's Day. Christmas, Thanksgiving, whatever holiday it is, that's every day for me. 365 days, he makes me feel like a queen. Anything I want and need, he gonna make sure I got it. Always forehead kisses, every day, all day. He tells me how much he loves me, how you make my body and soul feel every day. Even when I get on his nerves, the love never changed. Hands down, the best man any woman could ask for. Not a day go by. I don't thank God for you. Happy Valentine's Day, husband. Ooh, Lord, honey. Child. She made this man seem like he was the best thing since sliced motherfucking bread. Baked bread. Woo, Lord. What'd you say, Queen?
Her and her needs, and he knew he was hurting her terribly.
She said the sad part is she said she felt like she was about to die. Yeah, I did hear that part. Hold on.
And she had to laud him on her social platforms because it mattered to him that people think he's a great person worthy of admiration. He never thinks of her and her needs, and he knew he was hurting her terribly. But in true narcissistic fashion, he continued on expecting her to continue enduring his abuse, as he expressed in this Facebook post. And I'll just read the 2 lines that sums it all up. Bae, I know I'm taking through some shit, but keep overlooking the obstacles. This is real narcissistic behavior.
Now this what makes me mad. This motherfucker child. Honey, listen to this. Bae, I know I'm taking you through some shit, but you remain to stick with me like Gorilla Glue. And I appreciate you for that and love you even more. Even though things get muddy, our future promised. So keep overlooking the obstacles and focus on our true love. What the hell? What the hell type shit is you saying, baby, I know I'm taking you through some shit, but keep overlooking the obstacles and focus on our true love? I'm taking you through some. Y'all got to see my face on this one. This motherfucker said, hold on. Wait a minute. I'm taking you through some shit. Yeah. I'm dragging you through some shit. But just keep overlooking it and just concentrate on our love. Just overlook that shit. Don't pay no attention to the shit that I'm taking you through. Let me work it out. It's going to eventually smooth itself out in about 30, 40, 50 years. Focus on our love. Just focus on our love. Keep buying me shit and showering me down. And overlook the bullshit that I'm putting you through. What the fuck? He got the balls, y'all. The whole entire balls.
Not, I'll work at doing better. Just keep overlooking the obstacles, as he calls it. She placed him above herself, and he knew it. She seemed confident, but she was only confident in her ability to earn.
Let me just say something about what he just said, y'all. Listen to this for a second. My talkers, listen to this. He just said that Dishaye placed her husband above herself, and he knew it. Men knows when you do that. They know when you're more into them, showing love into them than showing self-love to yourself. They know it. They can see it. They can sense it. They can taste it. Okay? They know it. They know when you love their bullshit more than you love yourself. You want to know how they know? Because you keep putting up with their bullshit. You keep putting up with it. You keep letting them apologize and apologize and apologize and apologize, and you keep overlooking their bullshit. So they already know. Oh, I know I'm going to get away with this. Yeah, she going to be fine if I do this. Yeah, they know it because you showed them over and over and over again that you love them more than you love yourself. Pay attention to that.
And provide. She was not confident or assured in herself. So he played on her emotions. She integrated him into her daughter's life and even celebrated him on Father's Day, wishing him a happy stepfather's day, which he couldn't care less about.
I know you say you hate Father's Day and all that. Hopefully y'all can change that. Come on. I hope you like it, okay? Come on.
Buying more gifts to a motherfucker. Let me stop. Let me stop.
Okay, go Mike.
Have we seen a video yet where he done ran bath water with roses around it? Have we seen a video yet that he has given her anything? Have we seen a video yet that he has said, I love you so much? I mean, God damn. Woo!
Okay, babe, let's go read the bed. Okay, what this say?
Look at how he's trying to delight himself with her while on Facebook Live, not thinking about her, the person, for a minute. Just what he wants when he wants, and she had to stop him. He's so into himself.
Do you see what he's doing? He knows that they're on camera and he's digging up her butt is what he's doing. Yeah. I like the way the commentary said it. Look how he's delighting himself, even though he knows that they're on camera. He's really disrespecting her is what he's doing. And she had to stop him. He knew that they was on camera and he just got both hands all, you know what I mean? Like, dude, she should have left him at that damn prison gate waiting for somebody else to pick him up is where she should have left him.
He's unaware of everyone else. She lauded him on social media even while he was in prison. showing him she was still down for him and
while he's in prison, she says, "Happy birthday to my 1 in million, my lover, my friend, my lifetime partner, my old man. I stayed down, so he labeled me the realest." On another note, be on the lookout for the party date. Yes, she was down for him, even though this joker was still locked up.
reassuring him he was her lifetime partner. On Valentine's Day, she lauded him as the world's greatest husband and the best man any woman could ask for. She took him on vacation to Jamaica for his birthday. And again, she lauded him. And she gave him $10,000 cash.
Okay, we've seen this, so I'm going to pass this one.
You leave, baby. We turn up, we turn
Hold
up.
on.
You're welcome. Those real.
Me a king.
Hold on.
If she had to constantly shower him with gifts to keep his attention on her. And hear her choice of words, she had to constantly praise him.
I do want to let you get that part. Look at him.
Look at how distracted he was. It's as if she had to constantly shower him with gifts to keep his attention on her. And hear her choice of words, she had to constantly praise him. God sent me a king. I never felt this kind of love before. He treats me like a queen. I married a man, not a little boy. The kind of love Dishaye was bestowing upon this man is the kind of love you would give to someone.
She got more gifts for his birthday. That's what the title of this one said. More gifts for his birthday. Damn, Dishaye. Listen, Jamaica wasn't enough for a birthday gift. $10,000 wasn't enough for a birthday gift. A diamond ring wasn't enough for a birthday gift. Now you giving him more shit?
One who is deserving. He was not deserving. And she soon realized he was not the man she thought he was. He was selfish, demanding, unappreciative.
You like that one, baby? Okay.
And very controlling. She would talk with him about it and he would promise to make changes. But after a while, it became clear to Dishaye he was never going to change, and it became tiring. She was just so tired, she couldn't do it anymore. As she expressed right here in a Facebook.
Oh my God. She gave him Versace shirts, fucking shoes, jeans. Jesus Christ.
Post. I'm mentally at a place where I can't afford to freely give anymore. Meaning, if I love you.
Now listen to these messages. Now she didn't put his name in it, but listen to him, okay?
Book post. I'm mentally at a place where I can't afford to freely give anymore. Meaning, if I love you, I need for you to love me back. If I care about you, I need for you to care about me too. If I sacrifice for you, I need sacrifices in return. If I protect you, I need to be protected as well. My mental capacity won't allow me to keep pouring from an empty cup.
That's right.
I can't afford to accept one-sided love and energy anymore. We all deserve to be poured into as we pour into others.
Now, I just want to stop for a minute and talk about this. If that's not a cry out, I don't know what is. She was crying out because she felt that shit. She like, God damn. I'm showing you I love you. I'm pouring into you. I'm protecting you. I'm sacrificing for you. I'm doing all this and I don't feel that it's coming back to me. This shit is one-sided. She started to feel it. She probably, her birthday, he probably ain't did nothing near to what she did for him. She like, wait a minute. I'm showering you. I'm whining you. I'm dining you. I'm vacationing you. What are you doing for me? She said she's pouring. What did she say? She says, we all deserve to be poured into as we pour into each other. She says, my mental capacity won't allow me to keep pouring from an empty cup. Her cup was becoming empty. Giving to this man, doing for this man, sacrificing for this man, protecting this man, catering to this man. What was he doing for her? What did he do for her? She's crying out. Now pay attention, because this is September this year. Okay? He did what he did to her in October. So pay attention to how the text messages are coming in. The Facebook post, I'm sorry.
By October 13, she was writing, "Y'all got to stop thinking all your blessings coming from God. The devil will bless you too." By the 14th it was, "Sometimes you got to blame yourself because you knew better." Accountability. On October 18th, in an almost reminding, self-kind of way, she wrote, "Never be afraid to start over." And on October 9th,
when you see people posting stuff like that, you already know what it is. Never be afraid to start over. She was waking up, y'all. She was waking up.
19th, just 5 days before she was murdered. It was sounding pretty serious, like she was under cheating accusation attacks and needed to defend herself. "If anybody know me or done be around hanging with me, they know I'm faithful as hef when it comes to my marriage and my relationship. I don't cheat. I don't talk to other men. I don't text other men. I don't flirt with other men. I don't even lead men on to even think they have a chance with me. I never and will never have my husband out here looking like no fool. Because when I'm with somebody, I'm with that one man. Why would I risk my steak for some shrimps?"
Now let me talk about that for a minute, okay? A narcissist will try to make it seem like you're doing what they're doing. They will try to accuse you of doing what they are doing. Or they'll just try to blame you for something, and then here you go trying to prove to them that you're not doing something that you're really not doing, but they're accusing you of doing. They will have you out there windmilling. Somebody said it, reverse psychology. They will have you out there windmilling, trying to prove that what they're saying about you, or they're trying to accuse you of doing it, you ain't even doing it. Baby, I'm not, you be pulling out motherfucking text message, you giving them password, you can see this, you can see that, you can see all of this. I ain't doing none of that shit. I ain't got nothing to hide. Yeah, that's all in your mind. They get in your head like that. Get in your head.
She knew she didn't have steak and he was worse than shrimps, but being the narcissist he is, she had to constantly make him feel important and display it publicly. At this point, after marrying and being with him for over 2 years and getting to know the real Michael, Dishaye knew it was time. Time to rid herself of the baggage that was pulling her down and eating away at her. Constantly giving of her huge heart and big energy and not receiving back was draining and depleting her. So she decided that love was not enough. One-sided love was not sustainable, and she had to let go for herself, her beautiful daughter, and her loving mom. She had told him a couple times before she wanted a divorce she wanted out, but he had talked her out of it. But this time, she was adamant she was done with him. He was never changing. She did not want to live that way anymore. Giving, and not receiving what she was giving in return. She was up-leveling herself financially and making changes to other areas of her life as well. And being with him was not helping. She started out doing what she knows best and caring for him from the goodness of her heart.
Are you really happy? Really was shows.
But she was not okay with him taking over her life, telling her what to do, what not to do, where to go, where not to go, who to associate with, and who not to associate with. Accusing her of cheating when he was the one cheating, and taking in all she...
Did you see that? I'm out cheating on my wife. Hold on. See if I can put it back up. Hold on. I went too far. Hold on, y'all.
To do, where to go, where not to go, who to associate with, and who not to associate with. Accusing her of cheating when he was the one cheating.
You see, on April 24th, he says, I'm out cheating on my wife. Y'all see that? Who even posts shit like that? He probably did it to make her angry. You understand what I'm saying? But who posts shit like that? I'm out cheating on my wife.
And taking in all she was pouring out and not pouring anything back into her. She was done. But he wasn't having it. Michael expected Dishaye to stay with him forever, or until he...
Because that's what narcissists, covert narcissists do. They do all this shit to you, and they expect you to stay. They talk about you. They tell you you ain't shit. They tell you ain't nobody gonna want you. They call you the B words. They tell you to suck their D's, but they expect you to stay. They don't ever expect you to exit stage left. They expect you to stay, put up with it, and like it, and keep a smile on your face when it's time for you to go live. That's what they expect you to do.
He say when, because he knew that she loved him. But all good things must come to an end when there are two people involved and only one is benefiting. But she had to tread lightly. He was the main recipient of her greatness in every way. So why would he want to let her go? Why would he want to let her go and be that greatness to someone else? He'd rather she be...
Because he knew, listen, I'm going to tell you why. All that shit that she was doing for him, men like him would rot inside out to see her do that to another man. They don't want another man to get the treatment that they were getting because they know that shit was good. They know it's good. They may try to downplay it. They may try to act like it wasn't shit. But he know that she's going to highlight another man. Or he knew that she would. If he gave her a chance, he knew that she would highlight another man and make that other man the king. He knew that other man would get showered, gifts, vacations, love, food, family. He knew that another man would get what he was getting, but didn't appreciate. He knew that. He wasn't having it. That's what it was. He wasn't having it.
Dead if he could not continue to be the beneficiary of all that she was giving.
Let me show you how we do stuff around here.
All right, hold on, y'all. You know, we got to take our little break. It's okay. I just want to give him his credit. Just want to give him his credit. You know what I mean? Just give him his credit. But listen, when you're good to a person, man or female, because, hey, it's a man out there that's good to females, and these females don't want another female to have it. But when a person knows that they ex was so damn good to them, like me right now, I know if me and Jay broke up right now, I know another bitch would be happy than the motherfucker, and I'd be mad. Now, I ain't gonna come out on social media and cut the fool, but I already know she gonna get treated good as hell, and I'm gonna be sitting here like, damn, I already know what he doing for her. You know that, okay? You know it. He knows that another man will appreciate what all the shit that she done a whole lot better than him. He know another man will love that shit, will appreciate that shit. He like, oh, hell no. I'm not going to sit back and allow her to leave me and another man get what I feel like I should have got, that he didn't appreciate. All right, hold on. It's coming back.
So on October 24, 2023, after they had been arguing back and forth in the last few days, and Dishaye was adamant she wanted the divorce, he told her to meet him at his father's housing complex so they could talk about it. But he just wanted to ask her one more time if she's really going to leave him before taking her out. If her answer was yes. He had been using PCP in the moments before asking her to meet him, because that was how he coped with anything serious he had to deal with. Dishaye was hesitant to meet up with him, but narcissists can be very convincing, and considering the love she still had for him, she agreed to meet with him. Upon arriving there, she got out of her car and went into his. He immediately started begging her not to leave him and making the same promises he made in the past few months when she mentioned divorce. But Dishaye was over the marriage at this point and wanted out, so she said yes. She had to leave for her own sanity and her daughter's sake because she deserved the same love and attention she was giving.
So he wasn't expecting that, y'all. He asked her, let's meet. She says, no, I don't want to meet you. I don't want to meet you. He says, come on, babe. You owe me that much. You know, they throw that little guilt trip on you and shit, right? And I'm just saying this because it said narcissist knows how to get to you. They know how to get what they want. So I'm just going to fix it, okay? She says, I don't want to meet you. And he says, no, babe. After all we've been through, you can't meet me. She says, okay, Michael, just this one last time, but I'm done. I'll meet you, but I'm done. It's over. I'm done. I can't keep doing this no more. I done tried and tried and tried. I'm done. He says, okay, babe, okay. So they met. Now, this was verified on surveillance camera. And that's another thing. People need to realize there's so many cameras around here. You can't get away with certain shit that you could get away with a long time ago. They was caught on camera arguing in the car before they drove off, right? In the apartment complex, they was caught arguing on the camera, okay? Let's just continue.
He then began to drive off, and Dishaye was instantly worried, asking him where they were going. But he didn't answer. And as soon as he was out of the housing complex and on a lonely stretch away from people, he pulled his gun, put it to her chest, and shot her, then pulled over and threw her out the car with one sandal on her foot, not realizing one was left in the car. He then drove home, parked his car, then went.
Let me just correct a little bit about this story. I ended up talking to one of the family members, and even though this story says that he threw her out on the side of the road, one of the family members said that he actually took her to the cemetery and dumped her body. Okay. So just that little discrepancy right there. Okay.
Went for a walk. While out on his walk, he met up with Dishaye's brother and sister, who asked him if he had seen her. He told them he hadn't seen her and had no idea where she was. He then continued walking around and later ended up at his barber shop. Meanwhile, Dishaye's daughter Maya is trying to reach her, but she's not picking up. Dishaye had...
This man did this and went on about his damn day like as if nothing happened. Just went on about his damn day. And another thing, the guy said that he popped her one time. It was actually 3 times. He popped her in the chest 3 times.
dropped her off at her grandaunt's house earlier that day and was to pick her up that afternoon. But it was now approaching midnight, and Maya had been calling her mom on and off since 4 p.m., but getting no response. So she became worried. She was never not able to reach her mom, as she always picks up for her. She then reached out to her mom's sister, her Aunt Jasmine, but she wasn't picking up either. So she decided to call Dishaye's brother, her Uncle Roper's girlfriend, Ashton Hey Big Mook, who picked up, but was also unable to reach Dishaye. They were all worried at this point, so her auntie and uncle decided to meet up and go out to check, see what's going on. They met up with Dishaye's husband, Michael, who told them he had no idea where she was, as he was unable to reach her as well. They searched through the night, and in the early morning of October 20.
This man that she did all of this for, she loved him hard. She gave him a lot. He didn't even have the decency. Her daughter had been calling, Mama, come pick me up, because that's what she routinely did, picked up her daughter. He didn't care if her daughter was picked up, if her mama was looked after. He lied to her brother and said, even though her brother said, hey, you know where she at? Nah, bro, I don't know. He didn't even give the courtesy to the family that she loved, that loved her, to say, this is what I did. This is where she's at. He knew that her daughter was, what do you call it? I can't even think of the word. Stranded. He knew that the 16-year-old was stranded somewhere. He ain't even try to say, let me get an Uber. Let me call Lyft. Let me get somebody to come get you. He didn't care. He didn't even care. He knew that she would go get her daughter. He knew she was responsible for caring for her mom. He like, it ain't none of my business no more. I ain't got to deal with it no more. Let them figure it out. And they did.
25th. They found Dishaye's car ditched at the Pleasant Village housing complex where Michael's father lives. They had been keeping their eyes and ears open to see if any news would come in about her. And within a few minutes of finding her car, they saw a post saying there was a woman's body found shot to death on the side of the road near a cemetery just 3 minutes from where they were.
You see how you see the cemetery here? Hold on, let me highlight bigger. This is where he dumped her body. This is where he dumped her body at. By the cemetery. You know? This is sad.
So they quickly hurried over to the area and their hearts sank when they saw her clothing. This could not be happening. They told the investigators they had found her car, and the investigators worked quickly to see if there were any camera where the car was found, and sure enough there was. Upon checking the camera footage, they saw Dishaye's car and Michael's car pulled in round about the same time, after which Dishaye got out of her car and went into Michael's car. The car was then there for a while with them in the car seemingly arguing. Then the car drove off. She was later found unresponsive about 3 minutes from that spot with a gunshot wound to her chest and pronounced dead. The authorities then secured a search warrant and went to Michael's home. Upon arrival, they saw Michael's car in the driveway and noticed blood on the passenger seat, as well as a bullet shell casing and a sandal matching the one Dishaye was wearing when they found her. They discovered several weapons in the house as well, but Michael was nowhere to be found. He was later found and arrested at the barbershop where he told officers he was under the influence of PCP, which was later confirmed.
So he actually, you guys, tried to say he don't remember anything that happened. I don't know. I don't remember what I did. I was under the influence. I have no idea what happened. She ain't here. She unalive. Did I do that? Oh, I don't remember. Oh, I was under the influence of drugs.
After he was tested. But Michael was used to taking PCP, as he is seen here casually talking with his dad about PCP.
My daddy he gave me this. He said he gonna knock me on my ass. They said they ain't look around in red blood now. This little bit of shit right here. Well, I had some red blood when you called. I'd have missed your motherfucking call because I'd have been out of there. But you got some PCP in this or something?
This is the same dad that he said ain't shit, remember?
So Michael should have known it could cause hallucinations, distorted perceptions, and violent behavior, making him dangerous and deadly. Michael Smith was incapable of giving Dishaye the love she desired and deserved and was giving him. And it's all made clear in his social media posts. Here he is in 2016 rapping one of his songs.
Oh, just pay attention. I forgot to tell y'all he was a rapper. Not a real one, just a wannabe.
On March 15, 2022, he wrote, "My Wonder Woman always come through and save the day. I appreciate you for paying attention to me carefully." Then on April 6th,
you see, listen. Look, listen, hold on. Look at this post.
I appreciate
my Wonder Woman always come through and save the day. I appreciate you for paying attention to me carefully. You're one of a kind. Stamp that. What happened to I love you so much? This joker said, my Wonder Woman because that's what she was to him, a Wonder Woman. Always come through and save the day for me. I appreciate you for paying attention to me carefully. He knew that that's what she did. You are one of a kind, and she was. My Wonder Woman, he looked at her as a Wonder Woman because that's what the hell she was. She always come through and save the day. What happened to I love her so much? You got that right, Neo. Red freaking flag. Red freaking flag.
Appreciate you for paying attention to me carefully. Then, on April 16, 2022, he wrote, "This one right here, Dishaye Stevenson, a stand-up loyal boss B. Every time I trip, I never fall, 'cause she catch me."
Did you see that one? Where's the love? This one right here? She's a stand-up loyal boss bitch. Every time I trip, I never fall because she catches me. He's saying it right here. Every time I trip, I never fall because she catches me. He said she can't even think about falling ill. Embrace her. She can't even think about falling ill. Embrace her. This is crazy. This man literally told people, she loved me so much, she got me. I ain't got shit to worry about. I hope she don't get sick. I hope don't nothing happen to her. Because I ain't going to be shit if it does. That's basically what he's saying. She can't even thinking about falling ill. Embrace her. I need her is what he's saying. I need her.
So he continued tripping and she continued catching him until it became too much for her and wanted out. But how could he let her go? How could he let the convenience go? The convenience of having everything taken care of for him and him doing whatever he wants in the process without accountability or any boundaries placed on him. He didn't have to earn anything, so nothing was of value to him. June 25th, my superwoman saved the day. She didn't even need a cape.
You see the post? You see the difference? Do you see the difference in the post? My superwoman saved the day. She didn't even need a cape. Nice execution, baby. You can't tell me shit about mine. Where is it? I love her so much. I love her dearly. Look at her. She came and saved the day. She's my superwoman. She keeps fixing shit for me. She keeps sweeping up my shit. She's keep covering up my crap. He even said it. He knew what it was. She protected him. She was his superwoman. He said it out his own mouth. Look at her. Look what she's doing for me again, y'all. Look what she's doing for me again, y'all. She's coming through again, y'all. Here she go again, y'all. What have he done for her? Has he said, I love being a protector of my woman. I love seeing a smile on my woman's face. I love doing things for her. I love making my woman happy. I die for my woman. Has he said anything like that? No. She ain't gonna let me fall, y'all. She gonna be right there to catch me every time, y'all. If I mess up, she gonna overlook it, y'all. She gonna be right there to the end, y'all. What type of man is this? He flaunted to his people on his social media what she did for him. It was all about him. Look, y'all. Look at her. Here again to say today. Oh my God. There's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's my woman. Ew. Queen said, and crazy part is the family called smash the topic, but he was already on the story. What you said, the family call smash the topic, but he was already on the story. You mean the family called for him to smash this story, this guy right here? Let me know what you're talking about. Let me know what you're talking about.
Constantly needing to be saved and caught, and Dishaye constantly saving and catching him. September 5th, my intake of anger may cause me to have an unwanted outburst, and trust me, I don't know what I said afterwards. Frankly, I gives no hefts.
Listen to him. This is a month before all of this happens. He said, it's a lot of shit in this world that I don't understand, and I'm not wasting any of my energy trying to comprehend it. I don't have the luxury time to allow anyone to stress me out. What? I don't have the luxury time to allow anyone to stress me out. My intake of anger may cause me to have unwanted outbursts, and trust me, I don't know what I said afterwards. Frankly, I gives no fucks.
Yeah.
So it sounds like they may have gotten in an argument or something like that. I'm not sure. You know what I mean? You know, and he says, oh, and I don't know what I said afterwards, but I don't even give a care. I don't care what I said. He didn't love her. He did not love this young lady at all.
He may get so angry to the point of not knowing what he say or do, and he doesn't care. December 31st, he continued telling on himself. Soft voice mixed with humbleness can be mistaken as vulnerability, but don't allow the light voice to fool you. I'm a lion in disguise. You may be mistaken as a meal.
Wow. Wow. I'm a lion in disguise. You may be mistaken as a meal. Don't allow this light voice to fool you. He's telling you right there, I'm not that quiet, humble guy that you think I am. I'm really a beast. I'm a beast is what I am. And you might just get eaten. That's what he's saying. Yeah, I might be quiet. Yeah, you might think that I'm calm, cool, and collective, but I'm really a beast. And don't mess around because you might get eaten.
Wow. Just wow. He was telling who he is and was already having Dishaye as a meal. And to close this chapter off, here he is in May 2023, rapping, I don't deserve the hate, so I'm increasing the murder rate.
You leave it hurt today, reciprocate. I'm a short, you minute purchase bait. It hurt to say the industry on the search for fakes. It hurt my fake, just you could turn it to flirt my case. First for the eight, sucker the greedy like the curse of hate. That don't deserve the hate, so I'm increasing the murder rate.
Are you going to let the greedy heating companies and their...
Woo, honey. Honey, he was a whole narcissist for real. He was a piece of work. He did not love this young lady. I haven't seen not one thing that he posts to tell me that he loved her. Nothing that he posts says he loved his wife. He loved his family. Nothing. Hold on, I'm going to bypass this one right here, y'all. Hold on. Oh, Lord, hold on. Just bypassing his rap song. He was a rapper, honey. A wannabe rapper. All right, here we go. Let's put it back up. There he goes shooting a bird like a little child. Let's read what he said. He says, please stop speaking negative of me. Please stop speaking negative of me. I don't even remember y'all. I did 5 years in an institution. Y'all was isolate to me. Why am I being mentioned now that I'm free? And then he says F. I don't know.
And is now on his way back. Experiences and situations shape who we are, especially in the formative years. And Michael seems not to have had a stable or safe environment based on this post and others I've seen, helping to shape who he is. The way he is speaking of his dad and taking care of himself since he was 11 years old. But regardless, there is no excuse for anyone taking another person's life unless, of course, that person threatened theirs. And Dishaye did not threaten Michael's life. All she wanted was real, genuine love from the man she married and was giving all her love to. Dishaye was absolutely being abused. But aside from being financially and emotionally abused, no one knows if she was being physically or verbally abused.
Now, I just want to stay right here for a second. Like he said, she was absolutely being abused. Okay? She was being emotionally and financially abused. Now, there may not have been any marks on her, so they don't know if she was physically abused. But abuse is abuse. And she was being abused. He's going to go further into saying, Narcissist knows how to not leave marks. I want y'all to catch this for a minute. Just pay attention.
But we all know how covert narcissistic abusers operate. They know how to physically abuse their partner so that no one knows but them. They usually hurt the areas that are hidden or can be easily hidden, but they do not hurt their face, neck, lower arms, or feet. Because being admired and looked on is important is major to them, they treat their partners differently when they are with other family members or friends than when they are alone. In front of them, they appear nice and caring to her, but abuse her physically and or verbally when they're alone together. Like many women who are abused suffer in silence, Dishaye suffered in silence. According to her sister, Jasmine Stevenson, Dishaye is highly secretive and only shares what she wants them to know so as not to thwart their good perception of him.
She was going through stuff, but who don't, you know, but we won't know like how deep it was or what all she was going through because she was very secretive. She just gonna tell you what she wants you to know, you know, because, you know, a lot of people go back and talk and, you know, stuff like that. So she wasn't giving her all or telling everything. Like my niece probably know more than anybody because that was like, they was best friends, you know, it was just always them. So she would talk to my niece and they'll be talking all times of the night about.
I just want to stop right there and just focus a little bit on the fact that he said a narcissist knows how to leave marks on you that nobody can see because of their image. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because of their image. They don't want to be seen as an abuser, so they don't want to leave marks to where other people can see it because of their image. They want people to feel like they're not an abuser, so they care more about people seeing the marks. You understand what I'm saying? More so than the abuse. They're like, oh no, like P. Diddy. You remember when they said that he abused? I can't even think of the girl name right now, but y'all know who I'm talking about. He abused her and sent her to Hawaii to heal for 2 or 3 weeks because he didn't want no one else to see it because it was about his image. Do you understand what I'm saying? They care so much more about their image that they don't want nobody to see you with that black eye, that bruised face, that busted nose, because it's about their image, not the woman. They don't care about what she got going on. It's about them. Cassie, that's right. I'm sorry. Listen. Slipped my damn mind, but y'all know who I'm talking about. I just had to throw that in there.
How he treating them, and you know, but he never got back to us. You know, we just got what she wanted to tell us.
She would tell her small portions, such as how underappreciated by her husband she felt, thus thinking about divorcing him, but would stop short of sharing the abuse she was enduring at his hands and or words. In the end, 39-year-old Michael Smith murdered 34-year-old Dishaye Stevenson because he was losing control of her, and we hope he will be convicted and severely punished for this horrendous crime. One can only imagine what the family is going through right now. Her daughter's confusion and hurt, her mom's unquenchable pain, and her sister's emptiness.
I just want to say this did happen in October, and this joker has pled not guilty. Okay? He said he's innocent. He said he was on medication and he don't know what happened. Okay, so I just want y'all to know that. I think I could probably wrap it up here. Let me just see something right quick. Hold on.
Feel hard in deep distress.
Let me just go back a little bit.
That's it. Like she always.
A million times, I just cannot stomach this pain. This was the one right here. Nothing else left in tank. My big.
That's her brother. Now, Queen, I'm not sure. Are they twins? Oh, no, he said my big sister. Never mind. I thought she had a twin. Okay, never mind. It says my big sister.
Sister. My baby. The one who acted as if she was my mama, my wife, my best friend, my partner. All the above. Sister, I'm crushed, man. Never in a million years I'd think I'd lose you to a sucker. A coward. He didn't want to see you win, sister. He brought you all the way down to your lowest. You did everything right as a wife. You were that perfect one, but just not for him. Those long convos we had, days at a time, about this dude, man. If you know, you know. But you were ride or die for your husband. You did not deserve this. This man looked me in my eyes and lied to my face, knowing he had already unalived my sister. I knew something wasn't right. That night, morning, just keep replaying in my head over and over. You passed, and your niece is born not even 12 hours later. My baby's birthday is the same as my sister passing. I'll never be able to enjoy this. This is so sad.
That is sad. Can you imagine for a moment that your sister passed away the same day that your baby was born? Like, how you even, how you even, how can you even really enjoy it without thinking about your sister? That's sad. That's real sad.
A joyous moment overshadowed by pain. Dishaye was living her best life, doing things for herself and her daughter, what her mom could not do for her growing up. Everything she touched seemed to turn to gold, except her husband, who was secretly jealous of her success.
Yes, he was.
Even though he was benefiting from it.
Yep.
She was showing this man the time of his life, allowing him to enjoy things in places he would not have otherwise enjoyed. Yet,
Look at all that.
he took her life. Michael's action affected many people. He took Dishaye away from her mom, sister, brother, and other family members and friends. But most of all, he took her away from her daughter, and her life will never be the same again. Many children are being left without their moms today because a man who came into their mom's life in less than a few years have taken them out in such short space of time. When, as in this case, Dishaye's daughter Maya, who has had her mom for 17 years, now has no mom because of a man who has spent less than 3 years being with her. Think about that for a minute. Ladies, don't let men tell you otherwise. Men are designed to be the providers and leaders. We were not meant to be provided for.
You better hear that shit. You better listen up to this. I'm going to rewind it because somebody sitting here right now needs to hear this. I'm going to rewind it because this needs to be heard. She said, how old was she, Amor? She was 35 years old. 35. Listen to this. Oh, the daughter was 16. The daughter was 16. Listen to this. Men are meant to be the providers. Y'all
Who
better
has
hear
spent
it.
less than 3 years being with her. Think about that for a minute. Ladies, don't let men tell you otherwise. Men are designed to be the providers and leaders. We were not meant to be provided for or to be led, unless, of course, we are incapacitated. There are men who will tell you what they know you want to hear, and they will have the best sex with you. Those men will stick around and enjoy the benefits of having you do everything for them while they figure out their next move or move.
Some men will allow you to be their sugar mamas while they run the street and shit and say they built you and stuff. You hear me? Men don't want the position of leadership unless it's benefiting them, some of them. They don't want to take the responsibility and the accountability that comes with being a leader, which comes with being the man. They want to put the responsibility on you They want to continue to benefit from you providing for them, but then they want to be the one to try to control what you do, what you say, what you post, and what you don't post.
But they will not love or respect you. In fact, if you are highly successful and driven, like Dishaye was, they will become jealous of you. And that jealousy...
Jealous to the point where they'll destroy shit that you worked hard for. They will be so jealous that they will go and create a smear campaign against your ass. They will be so jealous that they will try to paint a picture of you as being the bad person. Be careful from these type of men.
You will lead them to want to bring you down, dim your light, so to speak. And the jealousy will show up in many different forms, such as constantly accusing you of cheating, telling you who you can and cannot speak to or be associated with, telling you where you can and cannot go, telling you you're spending too much time with your family, and many other things that are geared towards lowering your frequency and vibration and making you become low in spirit and less vibrant. Now they can shine, using up all your energy and resources. If you look at all the clips I've shown throughout this video with both of them together, you will see the body language and attitude of Dishaye's husband screaming, "I'm not that into you." She wanted so much for him to love her like she loved him. She thought if she showered him with every...
And that's what we need to do. Pay attention. Pay attention to the words that come out of their mouth, but more so pay attention to those body languages. We try to ignore shit like that. Pay attention. We got to start paying attention to shit like this. Stop second guessing it and pay attention.
Everything he needs and wants and don't even realize he needs, he would start loving her the way she loved him. But sadly, it doesn't work that way. I hope this can be a lesson to any woman going through this experience or suspect they may be heading in that direction. Get out. Get away. And do so smartly. Do not tell a narcissist you are leaving him while you are alone with him. And do not agree to meet with him anywhere alone. Be mindful, they are very convincing. If he is already abusive to you in any way or codependent on you, let him find out.
You see how he highlighted that gun in his waist? Did y'all see that? Let me go back a little bit, just in case it went too far. But he highlighted a weapon in his waist.
Do not tell a narcissist.
Even though he's prior, went to prison. I don't even know what he went to prison for.
You are leaving him while you are alone with him. And do not agree to meet.
Right there, you see it?
Meet with him anywhere.
Did y'all see that?
Alone. Be mindful, they are very convincing. If he is already abusive to you in any way or codependent on you, let him find out you are leaving when he is served with divorce papers. And once you tell him the relationship is over, you have to move differently. Get a restraining order. Get a and training. Find out the do's and don'ts of how you can legally off him in your state if he breaks a restraining order. And be ready at all times. Do not let him know you are loaded. As a matter of fact, do not let anyone outside of the law know you are loaded. Word gets around and may get back to him. You do not want him to come expecting you to have a gun. You want him to come thinking you are defenseless. And don't be afraid to use that gun. And don't pull it on him if you're not going to use it. He will not be afraid to use his.
That's very important. They teach us that in the military, and I'm sure they teach police officers the same thing. Do not pull your weapon unless you have the intent to use it. Don't pull it out unless you prepare to fire. Period. Ain't no teaser. Ain't no warning. Don't pull it out unless you prepare to use it.
Is on you. And ladies, listen to your intuition. Dishaye told her sister days before she was murdered that she felt like she was going to die.
On the 21st, it was my birthday. And She called me, she wished me happy birthday. It was like, you know, normal, whatever. We was laughing, joking. And then she just said, like, sister, I feel like I'm finna die. So I was like, you know, girl, whatever, you know, brushed it off or whatever, you know, not thinking that's really how she was feeling. Like I guess she was feeling her death.
And the fact that she told her sister that she felt like she was about to die, in my opinion, meaning I feel like he may have threatened her before. He said things to her to make her feel that way. He's probably threatened to take her and everybody in her family, including himself. Who knows? I don't know. But why would she tell her sister that? There has to be a reason.
So she kept saying her and my niece was gonna come and bring me a gift, but they never showed up. So we had talked Sunday, and she was telling me how he was tripping at the fur, and he was trying to leave her and my niece. He was saying like she was trying to set him up, you know, flipping out, saying that she was trying to set him up. It was Facebook people out there. It was just some weird stuff, you know. So I called and FaceTime her Monday. She never.
It sounded like the sister said that he was trying to accuse her of trying to set him up. That's what it sounds like to me. She was saying that he was accusing her. He was accusing Dishaye of trying to set him up. You know, they get so paranoid sometimes. You know what I mean? These narcissists be so damn paranoid.
You know, she got a busy life, so I was just like, maybe she'll call me back or something. And then I went to sleep just thinking it was normal. It wasn't nothing. Monday night, my niece called me around 12 something, and I was asleep. I was hearing my phone.
Who did he have a baby by? I thought the boyfriend had the baby, Tamik. Did he actually have a baby himself? Because who did he have a baby with? Because who was pregnant? Who was pregnant? Where that's at?
I was hearing Facebook Messenger, and it was like it was just in my dream. But as I kept hearing it, I eventually woke up, and it was my brother girlfriend saying that my niece haven't heard from her since fall. She was stranded at my auntie's house. And I'm like, what? You know, I don't know. I just was like, that's not her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she never leave my niece, no matter what. She never leave my mama, no matter what. So my brother and his girlfriend came, you know, and we just started searching from 12 all the way up until, you know, we had found her that morning.
If I told you that there was a tried and true method that would help you.
I'm seeing in the comments on y'all saying that that he had a baby. It says by her husband too. Who had the baby? Did she wasn't pregnant though, was she? If she was pregnant, she would have been showing this all on the her brother had the baby. Okay, that's what I thought. The brother had the baby the same day. Okay, yes, I did see that. I thought you meant he had a baby. I was gonna say by who? Okay, yeah, I did see that.
Sister was that she thought her own husband Michael was going to be the killer, yet she agreed to meet with him
Let me go back a little bit, just a little bit.
Morning.
What she did not tell her sister was that she thought her own husband Michael was going to be the killer.
You see the other gifts he's getting? Oh my God, like girl, this is I think this is the same day she was giving him the jeans, the Versace shirts, the shoes. I mean, the trip, the $10,000, the diamond ring, and now a robe. I mean, what else he gonna pull out that bag, girl? What in the world else is he pulling out that
Yet
bag?
she agreed to meet with him that day when her gut was screaming no, and knowing they were not in a good place. And ladies, If you are not yet in a relationship, but looking to be in a relationship, get yourself together first. Be it counseling, therapy, fitness-wise, accomplishing the goals you set for yourself, or whatever may be needed to get you to the point where you esteem yourself highly, so you attract the right caliber of men who also esteem themselves highly. Low-caliber men with mental and emotional trauma will steer clear of you because they know they do not stand a chance with you. Ladies, I feel...
So what he's saying is these men that are, not healed, they can sense a woman that is healed that ain't gonna put up with your bullshit. They can sense that and they will stay away from you. The men that come to you that's not healed, they see some unhealedness in you and that's why they come, So sometimes we need to change our energy ourselves. We need to get healed before we go into these relationships because unhealed people seek out unhealed people. Right there says that they can fix people that's grounded, that's been delivered, right? And they stay clear from them. They like, they ain't going over there. Because I already know she ain't going to put up with my bullshit. But if they see you broken, if they see you damaged, if they see you unhealed, yeah, they'll come for you in a heartbeat. So we need to work on ourselves. We need to scare these unhealed motherfuckers away. We need to make them say, no, I ain't fucking with her. Don't think just because a man say they ain't fucking with you, don't think that you're not worthy of him. Don't think that you're Lord and he ain't feeling you. No, he knows he can't fuck with you. He knows he can't fuck with you. He knows he can't get in here. When he can't get in here, he can't get in here. Know the difference. Don't always be saying, don't no man want me. No, you done came across a bunch of broken, damaged, unhealed men. When you come across a man that knows, okay, she got her shit together mentally, physically, financially, yeah. I want her. That's me. That's because he got his shit together too. These damaged motherfuckers gonna stay clear from you if they feel they can't get to you mentally. Okay? Remember that.
Compelled to reiterate. Please stop doing this. Stop getting in relationships with men who are less successful and less driven than you and trying to care for them like their mama, giving them money and everything else they need. These types of men ego are very fragile, and they will be there secretly jealous and envious of you because they should be the one having all that you have and providing for the family. But they don't have the balls or the go-getting attitude like you do to go get it themselves and be successful. You cannot love them through this. No amount of love or money you give them will be enough. These men become codependent on you. They need you for their...
Did you hear that? I'm gonna put it back, but just the fact that he said no amount of money is gonna make them happy. That ain't it. That is not enough. Stop thinking that that's going to win them over because that won't. Giving them, gift giving, money giving, that ain't enough for them. They codependent and will always be.
But they don't have the balls or the go-getting attitude like you do to go get it themselves and be successful. You cannot love them through this. No amount of love or money you give them will be enough. These men become codependent on you. They need you for their existence. And when you get tired and wants to leave, they will not let you. Like many women, Dishaye did what she thought was right. She did what she knew how to do. She gave what she wanted given to her, but she did not ensure the person she was getting ready to pour into was worthy of receiving. Dishaye spent her days catering to a man who did not deserve even 1 day worth of catering.
That's right.
He takes, and takes some more, and in the end, even take her life. May Dishaye's precious soul rest in peace. and may her family continue to find strength and peace in this most devastating time of their lives. What would you have done if your husband or wife asked you to meet with them while you both were not in a good place? Think about it, then share in the comments. And please like, share, and subscribe for more videos.
Woo, y'all. So I think he did an excellent job on breaking this whole thing down. I mean, I went looking for some of them videos that I did not find. I don't know if the family, y'all can tell me whether or not the family done scrub the internet or whatever, because I did not see not nearly as many videos and recordings and tapes that he saw. And I went back all the way to 2021. So he must have been, he spent time gathering stuff to put these stories together. And I'm actually, let me like this video. I'm surprised. Oh, he only got 56,000 views. I would think that he would get more than that. But the reason why he only got 56,000 because she's not an American Idol. We already discovered that. But I really wanted to do this story. It is sad. It is heartbreaking, to say the least. We sat here and seen this beautiful young lady pour herself, her soul, her love, her energy into this man that was not deserving of her. Not one day. Not one day. I haven't seen nowhere. Your family can tell me, if y'all still down there in the comments, you can tell me, did he do anything for her? I mean, anything. Did he even go get a job? Did he go get a job? She said law enforcement will delete a lot too. Okay. Oh, the case is ongoing. Okay, maybe that's what. He pled not guilty. He said that he was under the influence and do not remember anything. I'm going to follow the story. I pray to God that they don't buy this bullshit. Because, I mean, oh my God, I don't think that they would. But just the fact that I don't even think that he was supposed to have a weapon on him. Because if you just getting out of prison for 5 years, why are you carrying a loaded weapon? This man didn't love her. And then afterwards, he speaks to the brother and says, oh, I don't see her. Then he goes to the barbershop to get his hair cut. He went on about his day. This man didn't even care enough to clean the blood out the car. He left it in there. He left the blood in the car. He took a life of a woman that wanted better for her, her child, and even his sorry self. She wanted better for him too. She gave him better. This woman deeply loved him until she couldn't love him no more. She got tired of pouring from an empty cup. He took everything from her, literally. She got tired of it and said, no more. I'm done. I'm out. He was not about to sit around and allow her to move on and be a good ass woman, a good ass hero, like he said, my superwoman, my hero without a cape, right? He was not about to sit back and allow her to be good to another man, not on his watch. He was jealous. He was envious. And he wasn't shit himself. Except for a coward is what he was. All she wanted was for him to love her the way she loved him. He couldn't even give her that. He should have let her go, is what he should have did. But most narcissists don't know how to do that. They want to torment you forever. You know what I mean? Woo! She says, I'm so glad I got out. It was hard, but by God's grace and mercy, he brought me out. Okay, Tracy, I see you, girl. He didn't care about getting caught. Apparently not, because he sure didn't wipe up the blood. She says, how did he get to the barber shop? I want to say he was in his daddy's truck. He drove to the barber shop in his daddy's truck. She says, like a little boy, any man that will let you just pour into them like that is sick. Men are natural leaders and providers. So why would he feel comfortable just taking? Good damn point. Because he's a sorry one. You know, you get some guys that say, oh, this is my super mama. Some guys will let you take care of them, and then they'll flaunt around and say, this is my super mama. You know? He didn't care about nobody but himself. Absolutely. Unfortunately, you can't make anyone do anything. That's true. You can't. Torment and plot. Absolutely, Marissa. She says, I know a narc a mile away. That's how I figured out Superman from day one. I had an ex-wife demeanor. I had his ex-wife demeanor. It was her eyes. Okay, Nisi. There was just another death in Memphis, Tennessee. Her dude claimed to have put her out the car on New Year's Eve. She was found unalive today. Ooh, Lord. You can just send it to me, Diamond. If you know how to get in contact with me, just send it to me in my messenger. Moving in silence is always the best way to leave a narc. You have to do it when they're not around. They're so manipulative and crazy. Low vibration energy, go across the street. They accepted it. They accept it all. Low vibration energy, absolutely. He's a user, use drugs and use women. That's right. That's right. Yeah, it was really sad. He didn't want her and didn't want anyone else to have her. Definitely that. He did not want no other man to experience what he was experiencing. He loved the benefits, but he knew he couldn't match it. He didn't match her energy. And she probably was telling him behind closed doors, I need you to step up your game. I need to see more from you. I need you to do more. I need you to be more. I need you to want more. He didn't even want more for himself. He wanted her to continue to coddle his bullshit, right? And just do for him. So he can make these posts. My woman is a superwoman. She won't even let me fall. She gonna come and swing in and swoop me up before I even hit the ground. Hey, I got it going on. That's all he wanted to do for the rest of his life, you know? Women are in the most danger when they try to leave the relationship. Most murderers happen when the woman is leaving. That's why I get so mad when people say, why didn't she leave? Oh, Lord. He has so many red flags in words alone, his rap lyrics and his posts. Absolutely, Tamara. Okay, she said, Dishaye had a beautiful soul and loved by many. I miss her every day. Her mom and her daughters and siblings are still having a hard time. So it is 3 family members in here. I saw 2, Livia, Queen, and who is the third one? Who is the third family member? Let me know who you are. My condolence goes out to your family. This young lady seemed to be a beautiful young lady. She seemed like she had a bright future ahead of her. She came across a scumbag that did not deserve her. I really wish that somebody could have penetrated her mind and made her get away from him earlier, but right now she got a wing. She's in heaven, and hopefully this man is brought to justice and stay in prison and rot. Because you saying that drugs cause you to do that? No, jealousy caused you to do that. Jealousy, envy, and hate caused him to do that. Okay? I'm just reading some of the, she said, I'm assuming he hasn't gone to court yet. No, this just happened. No, he has not been in court yet. I don't even know if he has a court date. Family, does he have a court date? I know that, I mean, this just happened in October. I do know that he's locked up with $1 million bond. I don't think nobody's getting him out. Well, we know his daddy ain't getting him out. He got $1 million bond right now. So he did go to court to get the $1 million bond. But as far as being sentenced or anything, found guilty or anything like that, no. He has not been to court. He pleaded not guilty. He should have just left, you know what I'm saying? Gave the family a break and you know, saved the court time by just saying guilty. But no, he's fighting it. And you know, in America, you have a right to, you know. Yes, definitely condolence to the family. She said if they let him out, it would happen again because he would continue the drugs. No, I don't think he's getting out. I don't think so. Yeah, you're right, Marissa. He's going to try the insanity plea, but that won't work because being under the influence isn't the same. Of an illegal drug isn't the same. Okay. I don't think that you can say insanity because of a drug. I think insanity, I don't know though, actually. I don't know. I don't know. Yes, he wasn't used to nothing, and she upgraded his life. She instantly upgraded his life the day she picked him up for prison. She instantly upgraded his life. She instantly upgraded his life. She said, Olivia said if he was out, the brother would have handled that already. So he ain't out because Olivia said the brother would have handled that already. There would have already been justice served because the brother would have took care of that, you know. My little cousin let her narcissist husband swindle his back into her life, swindle his way back into her life so he could finish what he tried to do to her before he ended up doing time. He killed her in a few months after he got out. Oh, geez. So sorry to hear that, Lady D. Listen, I've already been on for 2 hours and 26 minutes. Let me give a shout out to, I'm going to give a shout out in a minute, but let me just say this, y'all. If you are experiencing this type of relationship, we learned a lot in this case. You can't buy love. You can't shower a man with gifts and give him money and give him an experience that he ain't never experienced before and make him love you. That ain't going to do it. If he's going to love you, he's going to choose to love you. This man obviously never chose to love her. He knew that he couldn't match her energy. She was too much for him. He was undeserving of her. Just like I think what Sunshine said. With the right man, she would have been a damn good catch for the right man. She wasn't a good catch for him because he never learned how to value her. There's a lot of people in relationships that don't value their mate, and it shows. He didn't value her. He was jealous of her success, of her determination. They said everything she touched came out good. Oh, I want to open a boutique. Boom, boom, boom. It's successful. Oh, I want to run a wig shop. Boom, boom, boom. Successful. Oh, I want to do taxes. Boom, boom, boom. Successful. I want to get my daughter out of the project. Boom, boom, boom. Here goes the house. Cars. Opportunities. She knew how to go get it and he didn't. Like the commentary said, he didn't have the balls to even try. He wanted a superwoman to just swoop in and save the day. That's what he wanted. He did not value her at all. If you're going through this, ladies, gentlemen, in the relationship, do what you got to do to cut it off. Women should not be no man's sugar mama. Women are not the providers. Men are. Period. Men are. Unless the husband, and I say husband, is incapable. You know, disabled or something like that. You know what I mean? Oh, Lord. She said, there's resources too. Please don't post on social media. Just move in silence and get out. Tap into your resources available in your state. Peace and love to you all. Exactly. You ain't got to announce it. I'm leaving. You don't have to announce it. Find out a way to get out of that harmful situation and leave. She said, Amor, this was a great live. I'm so happy you are covering other stories that need the attention. Keep doing what you're doing, sis. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let me read these. I got one, a super sticker for $10 from Angela. Thank you so much, Angela, if you're in here. Thank you so much. Misha Lewis says, Amor, continue to give DD awareness. Thank you, Misha. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. She said, it took me 3 years. I had answered the question about relationships like that. It takes me 3 years. I had answered. What do you mean, Tiffany? It takes me 3 years. I had answered the question about relationship like that. Explain what you're saying. She said the most dangerous time for DV victim is when they're trying to escape. Yep. He somehow convinced her to get in that car. She had already told him, no, I'm not meeting you. He convinced her to get in that car. And they say covert narcissist knows how to like smooth you over. They know how to make it sound like, I just want to talk or whatever. I don't know, you know. But he got her in the car. And he couldn't take her answer. She probably was like, no, I cannot. I'm not changing my mind. I've done it too many times. This lady probably done told him that she was going to leave so many times. And he probably didn't believe fat meat was greasy. So she probably told him in that car, I can't. No, you need help. I cannot do this. Like she said, I've taken more losses being loyal than I did being lonely. Thank you, Angela. I see you, baby. She said, this was beautiful and sad at the same time. Much love and more. Thank you, Joyce. Thank y'all so much. Yes, Rose. Absolutely. She said no court date yet. Okay. I didn't get the other family member. They must have went out. Queen, do you know what other family member was in here? Do you know? Let me know. We got 217 people in the building. Y'all get those likes up, please. She said drop the link. Okay, I'm going to drop the link. I'll give you guys 2 minutes to come up and speak if you want to just say something dealing with this case. She said, I sent you the story from Memphis to your messenger. Okay, thank you. She said, oh, I'm still in here. Oh, Marissa. Okay, so you were the other family member, Marissa? Okay. Well, like I said, I didn't see you earlier, but condolence to you and your family members. And this story hit with me. So that's why I wanted to break it down. I wanted to cover it and break it down. So I hope that at least one person in here learned something from this story. Just one. Sometimes that's all it takes is just one at a time. But I will continue to shine light on situations such as this. Okay. So I dropped the link if you want to come and say a few words or give your advice or anything on it. You can 2 minutes because we don't want this to be a long live. Okay. Okay, Marissa, my bad. I'm sorry. She says, I think we should pray for a black girl, Dishaye. I don't like what I see her post on her. This is not about this, Misha. Feel free to pray for Dishaye. We're moving on past that, baby. This live is definitely not about this. Hey, Neo, how you doing, sis?
Can you hear me? Because I think I'm somewhere where I ain't got no good signal.
I can hear you, honey.
I ain't gonna keep long, but I'm just letting you know this is a great show, but you got my anxiety all the way up, sis.
Oh, I'm so
and
sorry.
let me tell you why. I got a friend who's literally finna marry a man straight out of prison who was convicted of attempted murder. And she's been in her feelings because she thinks I'm not happy for her. And I keep telling my friend, I'm happy for you. I love you. You're my friend. I want you to be happy, but I'm gonna feel some type of way about him. I'm cautious of him. And
Did she
after
date him before he went in prison?
yeah, they knew each other. They grew up together, so it's not like it's a stranger. So I understand her connection with this dude, but I
How
had
long
to
was
keep
he in prison?
man, they gave him like over 25 years because it was attempted murder. The person he tried to kill didn't die,
Well,
so he
how
didn't
long was
get
he?
murdered.
How
So, but
long has he been in prison though?
20, he's still there. He get out in like a year,
He been
and they
in
supposed to
20
be
years?
yeah, over 25 years. I think over 25 years. Like I said, I don't know the dude. I don't know him.
Oh no, my
But
anxiety
this is
be
just
up
a
too.
friend of mine, and it's crazy because me and her just literally got into not an argument, but you know how friends bicker a little bit at each other. We got
Yeah.
into a little back and forth because she felt like I wasn't happy for her, and I was like, "Friend, it's not that. It's him. It's just I don't. Are you sure you want? I mean, he didn't go to the jail for like pulling a mattress. I mean, tag off a mattress like some petty crime. Like he tried to kill somebody, right?
Well,
But
I mean, you can't make, like Bosamoka said, you can't make a person do anything, right? You only can give them
right.
advice. But I would definitely tell her to just give it time. Like, what's the rush? What's the rush? Like, why she gonna marry him right now? Like, what's the rush? What's the benefit of getting married right now? Why can't she
Yeah.
wait and just see what's happening? You've been in, she don't know him. He's been in jail for 20 years, 25 years. She doesn't know him.
Friend, I said that. Omar, I said he's been locked up. You know the person before he went to jail, and the person you knew who went to jail. Did you even think he was capable of doing anything like that? So, like, I don't know, but I'm trying to be supportive. My girl say just be supportive, which I am because she's a great friend. But I'm really low key feel some type of way because I told her I have too much bad anxiety to sit up here and not worry. Are you gonna be okay with this guy?
Well, you know what, Neo, this is what I would say. You only can do so much. You know that, right?
I know.
You can just pray for her. You could be there and be supportive for her, like your girlfriend says. But I wouldn't get emotionally invested because that's what's gonna break your heart.
Yeah. And I'm one of those people. I love my
So
friends.
somehow you need to release the emotions from her, because if she's gonna do this against your advice or anybody else's advice, you have to say, you know what? I love you, but that right there, I gotta release that emotional tie, with her and this guy.
Right.
Because I wouldn't want my friend to marry him, and I would say, can you please just give it a year to see how he is? Men can't pretend for long,
Yeah.
At least give it a year, but
Yeah.
hell no.
I said I know you can't tell grown people what to do. I'm just I let you know you great show, but my anxiety was all the way up watching this. I said, well, damn, if I not just talked to my friend about this shit the other day. But like I said, I ain't gonna hold your show up. But yeah, I just let you know you got my anxiety up. That's it.
I'm sorry, Neo, but I had to talk about this because it's real life shit that just get brushed up under the rug. You know what I mean? And into the air and gone somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, cover the case. Women need to know.
Yes, definitely. All right, well, read some of the comments because somebody just said on here, tell her don't have no faith in that jailhouse talk. And there's other comments that people put in this section as well.
Okay. All right, y'all.
Okay.
Have a good one. Great show, though. Good job.
All right. Thank you. Talk to you soon. Okay. She says, Amor, you didn't hear the lady out. That was so rude. Dishaye is the daughter, as Dishaye's daughter was to her. Her dad told her he'll kill the entire family. She was a victim to the narcissist. You said what? You didn't hear the lady out. That was so rude. What was so rude? daughter as Dishaye daughter was to her. Her dad told her he would kill the entire family. She is a victim to a narcissist. I hear what you're saying, but it sounded like some other stuff to me. Let me read it. Let me go back and read it. Maybe I didn't hear it out. I just thought y'all was trying to bring that other shit in here, and I'm not trying to hear that at all. Let me go back to the comment then, and then before I apologize for being rude, let me go back and see what it said. Hold on. Shit, it's probably gone now. I don't even know if it's in here. Is it? I don't even know how far back it was. Hold on, let me see. Did she delete it? Okay, she must have deleted it. Because I don't see it. Well, I don't see it. She must have deleted it. Oh, here it goes. She says, I think we should pray for Dishaye. I don't like what I seen in her post, in her story. Just pray things get better for her. No, I know. So no, I was not being rude. She's talking about something that Dishaye put in her story, Miss Platinum Bracelet. And I seen what Dishaye put in her story. That doesn't have anything to do with us. What are you talking about? What she got going on with her father and stuff like that don't have nothing to do with this story. What are you talking about? There's a whole lot of people that need prayer if you're going to say it like that. So what are you talking about? Am I missing something here? What she put in her story was, that ain't my page being ran by somebody else. If you want the address to send me gifts, send it here. That's not my page. Like, what the? Okay. Don't get me to cussing. Because y'all know I can. No, I don't take what you saying meaning no harm, but Platinum Bracelet said I was being rude. She said you cut her off when she was telling you. Platinum Bracelet, I don't think you understood what I said earlier. I'm not going into 2024 discussing that man. I'm trying to move on with my commentary. If you want to stay stuck on him, there's a whole nother platform across the street that's going to talk about him for another year. I'm done with him. I want to talk about other cases, okay? I'm not trying to downplay his daughter, his ex, or anybody. We done talked about that for a whole year. I'm done with that, okay? I'm done with that. I'm moving on. He ain't the only one that has done DV shit. Can we give Dishaye and Stevenson a day? Everything don't have to resort back to him. Y'all don't understand that. Jeez. Can I have live without bringing him in it? Anyway, exactly. We done with that. Well, I must be missing something, but listen, all I'm saying is anybody that's going through DV, and that's anybody, ain't no one particular person. We talking about everybody that's going through DV, okay? Anybody that's going through DV, I hope that they got some out of this. And what they should get out of this is notice the red flags, identify the red flags, and stop making excuses. Leave, get your plan and leave, okay? I'm not trying to be rude or mean to nobody. I just don't want to, I don't want everything that we ever say about DV to go back to one person. There's a lot of people suffering, and that's what we have to identify. It ain't just one family. It ain't just one person. There's a lot of people that suffering with DV. As you can see in the comments, we always want to resort back to one situation. What about everybody else? What about everybody else? You know, if they gotten out, they're out, which is great. Hooray. You know? But we have to know that this affects a lot of people. A lot of people. And we don't want to, every time something like this happens, we don't want to just point to, oh, their family member, oh, them, oh, them, oh, them. No. What about these people that's in the comments that's hurting? What about people that we ain't heard about their situation yet? We don't always have to shine the light on him. We know what he did. We know. But there's other people that need the attention too. I'm not trying to stay there. I'm really not. Okay, she's saying that I missed it. She's saying Dishaye's daughter will have to experience this for the rest of her life, just like Dishaye. Okay, I get that. But I really just didn't want his name mentioned in my chat. Okay. I'm trying to be over that. Y'all just don't know how hard it is to just keep moving instead of resorting back to that, because that's what we started with. If we're going to move forward, I'm not saying disregard the baby girl. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time, she's not the only one, but I get it. Okay. Thank you, Slick Talking Sister. Yes, he had 3 hurting family members right here in this chat. 3 family members of this young lady was right here in this chat. 3 of them. You know? She said, I follow a page on Facebook called the Black Femicide Prevention Coalitions, and that page just break me. I apologize for advertising another page. We understand, but we're trying to move forward. Exactly that right there. We understand, but we're trying to move forward. Thank y'all. And I ain't trying to be rude or nothing, but listen, we are definitely trying to move forward. That is not the only narcissist out here in this world. And that ain't the only family that needs attention. There's a lot of stories that need attention. We spent, now I know I did. I've been on YouTube for 6 months. Let me see. July, August, September, October, November, December. 5 months. Going into 6. On one story. I feel like I cheated y'all. If anything, let's highlight a whole lot of other stuff. Let's do that, okay? Let's do that. Okay, we're going to highlight other stories. Anyway, it's already been 2 hours, almost 3. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this commentary. I would like to continue moving forward and highlighting situations like this. I want to make sure that people identify the red flags, know that oh, I love you, and can you please listen to me and meet up with me? And if you love me, you will do this bullshit. Don't work. It just doesn't work, okay? And we need to be safe out here. And we will continue to highlight you stories. I will look at, I know you guys have sent me several. I will take a look at them, and I will, we'll just find out tomorrow what we're going to do. I got to do my research first, though, okay? All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. She said, we love you. Have a blessed evening. Thank you so much. And to those that got offended by me getting a little hype, I apologize. But trust me when I tell you, I am really trying to move on. I really am, okay? I'm really trying to move on. And the best way you guys can help me move on is let us just go with the flow, okay? Let us just go with the flow, okay? All right. I thank y'all. Love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Bye. Good night.